So, Martin, we now know that the main event has changed to January the 25th. It's now big money Bobby Vegas versus the RIZEN champion Benjamin Stone. And we like to have guests on these hype shows, and we have a guest with us right now, none other than big money Bobby Vegas joins us on the very first RIZEN Pro Wrestling hype show. Mr. Vegas, thank you so much for joining us this evening. It's a pleasure and a delight as always. But first of all, I mean, you saw the video there. Can you explain your actions as to why you wanted to buy your way into this championship match?
Well, first of all, hello, Johners. It's always necessary to see you. And Magic Martin Rowe, always, a thing when you're here. Thank you for having me on whatever this is. What was your question again?
Why did you feel it necessary to buy your way into the championship match, my friend? £10,000.
Nothing's necessary, is it? I mean, £10,000 is not much to me, to be honest. I mean, here's the thing. I'm a nice man, and I can relate to a lot of your listeners. I've been, on hard times before. I remember once I was down to my last 3 houses. But here's the thing: £10,000 to me isn't an awful lot. It's fun money, right? So what I want to do, I just want to have a little bit of fun with Benjamin Stone. Now, I respect the boy. He's a nice lad. He's a hard worker. He's a good wrestler. But he's got something that I want. I quite like the look of the gold. And I want that. So why work hard for things when you can just buy them? Which is why I went to my good friend Bullet, and I offered him the opportunity to sell his title match to me. And he did. So that's what's happening now. Me versus Benjamin Stone. Why? Because I can.
Let me ask you, what do you know about your opponent? Because Benjamin Stone, he's a fighting champion. He's been a fighting champion for RIZEN, and he was expecting to have a match against the one-man armory Bullet, and now he's having to change his plans. The game plan is having to change, and now he's facing yourself, Mr. Vegas. What can the fans and maybe Benjamin Stone expect on January the 25th?
Well, first of all, the fans can expect nothing but class and raw sex appeal. But as for Benjamin Stone, I've known the lad for a while. He obviously goes to ASW South, where I myself am one of the attendees, one of the trainers in terms of the character and promo development classes, which you can attend every Saturday at 12 p.m. But nonetheless, I digress. Benjamin Stone, he's a good fighter. He's a good lad. He's got heart, which for some reason people like you seem to value. But here's the thing. He's not got what I've got, which is the desire and the will to do whatever it takes to win. Look at how I got here. I took what I have, which is my money, and I used that to get myself an opportunity. That's the kind of guy I am. Benjamin Stone fights with honor, and that's what's going to hold him back. His honor is going to hold him back from walking out of there with that championship. And my willingness to do what it takes to get the job done, that's the reason I'm leaving with the belt. So what does Ben Stone have to expect? Everything. Everything from me that it's going to take to walk out with that belt. I've not got a problem with Ben Stone. I think he's a nice guy, so it's almost a shame that I'm going to take this away from him. But I'm gonna. And that's life. I don't care what his plans are. I don't care what his desires were to walk out of there with a championship. This is about my plan. The Bobby Vegas plan. And the Vegas plan is always leave with the gold. And that's what's happening.
Now, that's the problem with plans, isn't it? Now, we had plans. We had plans for a wonderful championship match. Benjamin Stone against Bullet, one of the best heavyweight wrestlers in, Britain, nay, the world. And now you come here and you flash the cash and you decide to make this all about you, all about Bobby Vegas. Now, tell me, Bobby, how is your neck? How's your C4 vertebrae? Because I don't know if you know about Benjamin Stone. He's the Plexin Pitbull. He loves dropping people on the back of their neck. How do you enjoy taking suplexes, Bobby? Because you're going to have a lot of suplexes in your future.
First of all, lower your voice. Okay, let's keep this calm. Let's all stay friendly. I'm not the one you're fighting, Martin, so let's all calm down. I know Ben likes a suplex, but here's the thing. I'm a 23 stone man. I don't know if you've seen Ben Stone. He's a strong lad for his size, but there's the key. He's a strong lad for his size. You know what I mean? I've got a good 5 inches on his height, and I've got a good 6 or 7 stone on his weight. So if he can suplex me, bully for him. But I'm a betting man, as you know, and I'm not betting on that. I'm not betting on him being able to suplex big money Bobby Vegas. If he can do that, then fair play to him. But I don't bet on it. And as for my vertebrae, as for my neck is fine. And by the way, thank you both for asking about my torn bicep. It's all healed very nicely now, and I'm ready to go. You want to talk to me about his suplexes? How about we talk about my right hand? How about we talk about my clotheslines? Because he's not going to be able to suplex me if I take his head off with a clothesline. He's not going to be able to suplex me if I knock his teeth out with my right hand. He's not going to be able to do anything if I hit him with Viva Splash Vegas, because that's 23 stone crashing down on top of him. And let me tell you something, Magic Martin. You raise your voice to me again, it'll be you taking that. I'll lie you down. I don't care if you're not a fighter or not a competitor, and God knows you're not, but I will lie you down and you will take that. Do not raise your voice to me again, Sunshine. All right? Don't do it. I know everyone thinks that I'm the fun one, that I'm the funny one, but I'm not that guy really. So let's not push it ever again. All right? I like you, and let's keep it that way. All right, Sunshine?
Bobby, I think you've clearly demonstrated that you're a serious threat to Benjamin Stone's RIZEN Championship. And you certainly seem very, very focused, very, very determined to walk out of Hamworthy on the 25th as the new champion. But let me ask you, if you've got any final words for your competitor, any final words for the current RIZEN champion, Benjamin Stone, what would they be?
Life goes on. You'll have other opportunities. You can come back. You can go back and train some more. Go back and train with Joel Redmond some more. Go back to ASW South, and maybe you'll get another chance at this. But it's not happening. This weekend, next weekend, is my weekend. That belt that's currently yours is going to be mine. And it's okay to accept that now in order to get over it more quickly. The grief process is as quick as you are. So the quicker you accept it, the quicker you'll get over it. Big Money Bobby Vegas is the next champion, and you are the next ex-champion.
Bobby Vegas, it's been a pleasure as always. Thank you so much for coming on the very first RIZEN Pro Wrestling Hype Show, and we can't wait to see you and your match against Benjamin Stone on January the 25th.
Cool.
Thank you very much, my friend. There we go. And big words from Big Money Bobby Vegas. And I think that sets us up nicely. I don't think we could have done a better job at getting our appetites whetted for that match, Martin. And what a match it's going to be. And it's going to be this one here, of course. It was originally a different match, but now Bobby Vegas has flashed his cash, and he now takes on as the challenger Benjamin Stone, the RIZEN champion. Could we see a new champion on January the 25th, Martin?
Well, he's flashed his cash. He has bought his opportunity. That's all he's bought. He hasn't bought the belt. He hasn't bought the win. So he's got to actually put his money where his mouth is if he's going to beat the Plexin Pitbull.